Oh, no, what I wanted to do. Ay, ay, ay. Huh. Man, oh man, oh man, trying to do these predictions. And, so many people stunk yesterday. Man, oh man. Okay. All right. I'm liking the HLE draft more. I mean, I love Maokai, but Jin is not very good. So what we got? I really don't like the Jin, but hmm. Okay. So how do we feel about this? Um, well, well. Um, The Aurelia is not as great as we think for Chovy. It's his worst champ. Truly, win rate wise, his worst champ. It's below 50%. So that's a thing. He's played 24 games and he's like 20. I mean, he's like 11 and 13 on it, roughly. And looking at the drafts, I'm not a big Jin guy. But they do have Maokai, which, if you've followed along for a while here, Maokai is the dream. Sejuani, pretty good into it, though. Too much, Uzi. How about you? I mean, Maokai is the one that's best pick in this game. Come on. Man. I'd argue not much went wrong. What's wrong with this? I think it's better than Leona Nautilus handshakes. Of course, HLE could turn it around. I figured spring was going to be owned by T1 anyways. I said it before the season when I did my predictions for the regions. I figured T1 would have an easy spring because everybody else has to just kind of get it together. Where HLE, KT, Gen, those three specifically, DRX, all these teams that have a lot of new pieces, they are not going to all hit the ground at the same pace. Deft's looking good because Canyon is getting him ahead. I don't remember the last time somebody played so much towards Deft in the early game to get him into a good position. I feel like Canyon has made it a priority in I think in all of Damwon's wins, to go to bot lane to get a kill in the early laning phase, and then Deft runs it from there. But Canyon has a big part in that. Well, that went well. Force some sums for Peanut. I'm going to have to make a return to make it worth. Sup, legit. Oh, I didn't put my prediction. I got Gen G winning this 2-1. It's okay. Draft isn't super important. I mean, it is important, but people ban stuff all the time that don't make sense. Oy. I think they're competitive. The majority of the junglers in the LCK are average. Clid is bad, but thus far. But majority are average. Peanut's above average, so should he be able to beat him? Sure, but yeah, I do think Viper's better than Deft. For sure. But DK could. It wasn't up to DK. Viper said he wasn't going to play there because he didn't like the support. That's a jungler doing their job. Where what has Clid done? Nothing. I mean, I don't think the sums really save them from anything that happened in that one. I think they just died no matter what summoner he had. Well, Clid hasn't even ganked in the first place. Like, it's not that they want. There's no many. There are no better junglers out there for them to pick. We talked about it actually yesterday. The majority of the LCK jungles are average, like Clid. Outside of Canyon, Owner, and Peanut, really, the LCK jungle pool is average. No. Absolutely not, Metros. Absolutely not. Likely not any point this season will it be an upgrade. It won't be an upgrade this season. Probably won't be an upgrade next season. And I mean, I could argue that if they stuck together through 2025, I don't know if they're better than Ruler and the Hens. To do that, you'd have to be both top five in your role. And I don't even know if Delight could ever get there. Kana's doing his job. And that's all there is to it to keep D plus. Like Kana's playing on a team that just lets him do his thing and play, weak side, which is what they're doing, and not in, and it's working. Um, really, I don't think D plus. I think D plus are slightly better than they are last year right now, only because they're playing differently. Canyon playing towards Deft more so than I recall him playing towards Duck Dom. Um, and I don't think Deft and Duck Dom are all that different in terms of level of play at this point in their career. It's just that Deft ends up is given early leads due to Canyon's assistance. Where now Duck Dom people are gonna say, "Oh well, look at how bad Duck Dom's doing it with DRX. DRX sucks," and it's like, yeah, well, Krako's pretty damn bad. Just because Clit has been so awful, it's hard to really see how bad the jungle pool is in the LCK. I mean, Pays being as good as Ruler, my goodness gracious. I don't know about that one. In summer, maybe. I think yesterday was a good showing of the gap between the two teams. Damwon should have won game two. They blew it. So actually, 3 plus should have won 2-0. But they didn't. And then, I mean, Carrier pretty much slapped them in the face in game three, pulling out that Callista and doing what he did to them. So, um, there's a gap there. Kind of just shows how T1 viewed the matchup versus how D Plus viewed the matchup. I think I put him fourth, but that was before the split. Now I'm coming to the conclusion that that may be a little generous. I wasn't going to put him higher than fourth, that's for sure. I think I have Chovy, Knight, Showmaker ahead of him, but Zeka has only proven further this year that he can only play Silas and Akali. So until he can do something other than that, I think I'm going to keep him out of my top 5. If it's Silas and Akali only, he's probably number 1. But there are other champions you have to play. Oh, man, oh, man. Got him. Oh, God. I'm going to just say it is so frustrating that Korea does their schedule the way they do. It is so frustrating. Man. Like having to sit and play with yourself for 45 minutes in between series, sitting and playing with yourself for 20 minutes in between games. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Yep. It's most annoying because like in terms of like scheduling the games, it's the best because it's like double round robin, you play during the week, best of threes, like, but at the same time I hate the breaks. Chovy did a thing. Yeah, maybe the Bros need to play quicker than 48-minute pace if they wanted to get to game 3, win 2-0. I have to look at the numbers to determine the hierarchy right now. I mean, Zeka was third in summer. I could see him being third again right now, stat wise. Because Pioshik, I mean, DRX was middle of the road in summer, so HLE is probably actually middle of the road. It's not like they've gotten to play the cupcakes so far. Oh, I guess they lost the sandbox, so that was a cupcake. Oh, man. Slow game. Slow game. Giving up these first two Drakes really slowed this one down. Hmm. Can't say I've ever tried to do it that way, legit. No, I don't think top is overrated. It's been two series. I think people are making too much out of very, 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 very limited sample in all regions, really, but the LPL especially. It's been 1 week for literally like more than half the teams. They've played one series. Well, don't get too excited for the LPL. It doesn't really have a good series until Wednesday. These first 2 days are going to be pretty bad. I think tomorrow's schedule's like Rare Atom and OMG and LGD and Ninja in Pajamas or something. Like, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And both will probably go 3 games because none of those teams are like super good, but there's clearly a gap between the matchups. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think Doran should have been committed more to trying to get on the other side of whoever that was. Not Doran, sorry, Kingen. Yeah, I don't know, Metros. I saw some tweets on Twitter about it, but I don't know, I just think it's a bunch of drama between kids in their young adults in their early 20s. Well, Damwon wanted to play. Viper wanted to play with Keria. That's who he wanted to play with. And there's no way in hell T1 was going to let Keria go to D+. So I really don't think D+ ever had a chance at Viper with Kellen in the lineup. And Ruler, I don't think, was going to play with Kellen either. That's why he went to China. Barrel, he wanted the money. He wanted the money and he took it. I don't think Kellen is that good. I don't think Kellen is that great, to be honest. Nowhere near as good as Keria or Barrel or Life or Lahens. Missing, which is where Ruler went in the end. I'd argue Cal is maybe better. You're right. Cal has played outstanding. And he's doing it without a Showmaker and Canyon on his team. Yeah. I had C9 winning Spring. I think FlyQuest are better, but C9 are going to win Spring. It's going to take a little while for FlyQuest to get really at their 100%. And they don't even have their support yet, which is a reason why. CLG benefit from the synergy aspect. I think everybody else eventually catches up. Yeah. I don't know if CLG offers enough enough variety for a best of 3, best of 5. Yeah, CLG bot lane gets hand stiffed by Fly and C9. Big time. Oh, yeah. Overextended. Zeka and Kingen were a package deal. Yep. I don't support any team. Um, I do not have a favorite. My favorite is Optic Gaming, and Optic Gaming is dead when it comes to League, so I do not have a favorite. I had a soft spot for Thunder Talk, but once I found out that they chose to play with their friends instead of play with the best players they could, I disavowed them and said they are destined for failure. No longer would I be the one pushing them as a team better than what they are. Kingen isn't played bad. Team is pretty bad, but I don't think Kingen's played bad this one. This one. Nor Viper. Viper's 5-2-2. He's just kind of doing his thing. What? Dercio. What's up? I think to say Kanavi and Knight have meshed enough after one series would be a little bit premature. On paper, I think, like, literally you have Canyon, the best jungler, Showmaker, the third best mid laner, and then you have Kanavi, the second best jungler, and Knight, the second best mid laner. One has played together for years, the other one's played together for one series. I think to even attempt to assume that Kanavi and Knight are at their best after one series would be disingenuous. So I'm going to lean towards the duo that's been together for a while, and we'll see where Kanavi and Knight are at the end of the split. Because they're just as good skill-wise. It's just they have to play together. GG. Tell you, these 35-minute games, Ornn is the pick. People should be picking more Ornn. Coming to that conclusion. Should be playing Ornn. Yeah. Truly that comp would be LCK through and through. Actually, it'd be LCK if there was a Lee Sin. Yes, I know Lee Sin isn't good right now, but they would pick a Lee Sin because that's the LCK. They'd be like, yeah, let's just pick Lee Sin here. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at that. How do you think things will turn out once you... No idea. No idea. Could change it all. Honestly, though, the meta as it is now probably just stays the same with the range supports. If I had to guess, it just stays the same. Just no more Yumi. I'm sure Lucian Nami gets banned even more, though. You'll never see another Lucian. I'll be right back. You won't see another Lucian without Yumi present, because Yumi is the only thing that's competitive against Lucian Nami right now. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm not I don't watch Freak's videos, so I don't know. I mean, he's on the dev team now or whatever, so we'll see what ends up coming through, what doesn't. I mean, it would be nice to see the meta shift, but that's with their intervention on 13.3, so we have a long way to go still. That's probably a month away before we actually see that hit pro play. Hooney, my man, is just sitting shaking his head yes. He's just shaking his head yes. Drop the hammer, Hooney. Tell him he's wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think this is all 13-3 stuff. At least that's what I saw in the video. I saw the title. I didn't watch it. I saw the title. I forget if it was on Twitter or YouTube that Freak was 13-3 were support changes. So we still have 13-1B this week, and then 13-2, and then 13-3. So we got a ways to go yet. But I'd like to say that is an example, though. We're seeing that the meta is going to shift its support, and if it goes to dogs, now all of a sudden the jungle meta shifts, the top meta shifts, the game changes. And this is why when people like to say, oh, this team's going to Worlds, this, that, and the third, when we're 2 weeks into the split, is absolute dog shit, because the game changes. And people just love to try and, make a confirmation on these teams that teams are dead, this and that. And it's like, the game is going to change, and change in a big way multiple times throughout the year. This is not a traditional sport where the best team is the best team all the time. People just love to attach, like, HLE are dead, KT are dead, this and that. And it's like, the game could just change. Like, you get excited and people say things and it's like, Yeah, weekly power rankings. Because the teams change. Constantly changing. Like, that's why when I made my Worlds prediction video, I called it way too early. Because it is way too early to actually determine who's going to Worlds and who's not going to Worlds. Like, you can make your guesses based on, like, the players themselves, but who knows which player is going to be the one that's actually the star of the show in August, who has to get it done. That's why you pick teams that aren't just a one-man show, because really, what if that one role that one-man show is on is useless at the time? We saw it in summer with top lane. Top lane was absolutely useless. Sejuani, Gnar. I guess Gwen had some skill expression, but really, it was like, okay, well, top lane is whatever. This is all about the bot lane right now. Doesn't matter who you have in top lane. As long as they don't get crushed, we'll be fine. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? We got game number 2. Okay, so I just realized, who did this person predict? John 2-1. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, because I include myself. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, guys, let's see. What do we got going on now? It's pretty one-sided. Game 1, HLE. Let's see if they win game 2. I will say, like, with the LPL, like, vacation being done, I'm really happy because, I mean, I'm not really gonna, these long breaks can be filled with LPL if LPL is also playing simultaneously. Where when it's just the LCK, it's like an hour in between games. So, I mean, when the LPL plays, I guess it's better to have these long breaks for the LCK because then you can go back and forth. But I really doubt that's their intentions when they come up with the schedule, so I'm not going to give them like a pat on the back for that. Lucian Nami? Really? Leaving that up? With Yumi banned, huh? Bold move, HLE. Bold move. I would have left the Rise up. Cleared on a Vi, huh? Well, Genji looking like a 2-0. Vi is not very good. One-sided, Bono. One-sided. Peanut was active, went bot lane a couple times. Clid really not as active. And they lost. What are you doing in the towel? Silas ban again. Oh. Left his Silas up. He's just going to take Silas. Evidently, Chovy wants to ego and let him have the Silas and beat him on it or something. How about you just not ego and you try and win the damn game? So, you know, you win the game. As I'm saying, Clid didn't do anything. I mean, you don't even have to counter gank. You just have to get something going. Like, he could, just because they're going bot lane doesn't mean he has to go bot lane. He could have went top lane. He could have went mid lane. He didn't either. He just did nothing. So. Oh, yeah. Another Gen G win. This is a 2-0. This is a 2-0, fellas. Vi stinks. Talia stinks. I don't know, legit. It's when I said earlier that I was upset about the schedule. I was contemplating what I wanted to do. I do feel like by not watching the second series, I do not get a full grasp as much as I do while I sit here and sit through it. But then again, I had to dodge yesterday's. That 48-minute game, I know for a fact I would not have made it through it. I would have fallen asleep. I'm debating what I want to do. Last night probably 4 hours, maybe. The night before I had like 1.5. So like, I almost was like, I was pretty much set that I wasn't going to watch the second series yesterday. Going into it, I was like, there's no way I'm going to make it. The Friday to Saturday turn is next to impossible. It's not too bad except Friday to Saturday. And to recover from Friday to Saturday, I do include naps. That's the problem. I got one nap. I get a nap from LCK to LEC, and then after that, there's no naps. And even then, I don't nap too long. I nap like I'm lucky if I get 2 hours. Napping isn't... My whole life, napping has not been a thing that really works for me. I said the Friday to Saturday turn is extremely, extremely hard. Like LCS ended at 10 o'clock. I think it ended later than 10, maybe quarter after 10. And then I got up at 12:30, not even, to do the LCK. I mean, like I said, if the LPL was playing, maybe I would have had a better chance yesterday because I would have been constantly like going back and forth between games. But the big gap was hard to overcome. And like it's actually like to a point where like coffee doesn't even work either. Like you get like a high of you get a caffeine like boost for like an hour, but it's like, yeah, you only slept a couple hours last night. This caffeine high is going to go away real fast. Oh, well, when we get to about 8:45, my timer will line up. Shucks. I don't know where the channel's going. I don't think live viewing will be. I mean, even let's say, I don't even know if next weekend I'll be live viewing. I don't think. I mean, live viewing's kind of not gonna be a thing, so can't do it. Gotta work. Gotta get a job. So. I'm going to be 2 times in 3 games. Perma. Let's see. Caster cursing, saying people are going to die early on in this game. My ass. People are going to die early. I would say so. As King and solo kills Doran. Oh no. There's the 1-0. And then they're going to dive. Might get even more kills. Oh, damn. It's 1-1. We're at a serious pace. Yep. 44. I'm lined up. Thank you, legit. I think if the ward is there, it still dies. I mean, I think Peanut still gets to him. Just takes a different angle. Yeah, for sure. Delight definitely threw that a bit with the bubble. Got it. Pays. Well, they like to waste time. It's one of the things that junglers really like to do. I try and ride them on it, but the whole, you know, if you're not fighting and you're not farming, what are you doing? It's close. It's close. Oh, Delight is dead. And Chovy like comes down. The problem is like the same thing as in the mid lane. You have Talia who comes down, right? Talia is down there. Well, Chovy, you're not going to be able to match it, fella. So you have to accept that you're not going to be able to bail their ass out if you don't TP down there. So you need to go mid lane and you need to shove the wave under the turret and take a plate and punish Zeka for going down into bot lane. It's a 4-man bot. You do not have to follow. You can't follow. You by the time you get there, your teammates are going to be dead. Like that just it's like look, he's coming down way too late. It's over. It's over. Go to your lane and take a plate. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. I see it all the time by these Azirs. Like, they're against Akali. Akali has the jump on you. You cannot keep up with Akali. Talia, they literally have a roam in their kit. Their ulti allows them to roam for free. You cannot follow them. Like, unless you TP, you are not going to follow them. It is money. Not to mention, it's not like, oh, I don't know where the jungler is. I better not go. It's like, no, we see Clids down there too, buddy. You don't need to go down there. It's a 4-man. Looks like HLE we might be going to a game 3. Vipers online. I'm say Delight's bubbles have been pretty bad. Once again, he screwed up. Pace is getting everybody low. He was able to get one, but thought he could have gotten more. Look at how low those health bars are. Like, all of them are so low. That was really close to an ace. Yeah. HLE a little disjointed. Oh, this game is just as slow as the first one. I hate this meta. Thank God it might change. I think they should buff the Drakes, make it so that the Drakes are super OP. We get a fight every 5 minutes at the Drake pit, and games decided at 25 minutes. Whoever gets soul wins. Yeah, like let's buff these power plays. I think the power play should be like in hockey. You take it's actually a really really bold strategy. I don't think that they would ever do this because the team with the pen that doesn't get the Baron will lose. But when a team gets the Baron, the team that doesn't has to choose one player from their 5 to sit out for 2 minutes. AFK for 2 minutes, and it's a 5v4 for 2 minutes. Drake timer stops, so you can't get the Drake, but if you end, you end. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it gets OP. I think like I think the team has to choose like the enemy team has to choose which player they want to have sit out on their own team, like to kind of make it okay. Like okay, they probably pick the support or the jungler or something, but like yeah. And they just sit in gray screen for 2 minutes. disingenuous to say they're giving it. They are trading it. They're trading a Baron for 2 turrets and a Drake. Elder. Yeah, it's certainly. I think if we had Drakes become more of a thing, we'd see more Elders. But a lot of the Elders are like at 40, 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think HLE expected Doran to take that much. Like, taking the Baron is the right play, but I just don't think they expected Doran to do what he did. Like, should have done something else. Could do that. I think they should bring back the Mordekaiser ulti passive. Mordekaiser passive or whatever. So you can actually have a Drake in the game. It was fun. Guy just says Elder Drake. It's like, well, shit. Here we go. Yeah. How about have them like spawn in the alcoves? Because they added alcoves and nobody uses them. They might as well not even be there. Honestly, make them more worthwhile. Because they literally could just take them away tomorrow and the game would not change. Hmm. Come on, Delight, man. You missed another damn bubble. You're killing me. You are killing me, Delight, with these bubbles. People are right in front of you and you're missing. Oh, that Quesante flank was unexpected. Yeah, they had no idea Kingen was in that bush. No idea. And that was the difference in that fight, in my opinion, not the Talia. This looks like a game 3. Yep. Game 3. Oh. 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 It's still pretty. Still definitely HLE favored, but yeah. I said it was over as well. Hmm. I mean, exposed Nexus. I think with a Talia, like a built-in back door. No, Gen G. That was. Could see that one coming from a mile away. It's like having a TF or anything else. Hmm. It was a good one. Now, back so we can get some of this work done. Highlights. Blah. Silly highlights. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Viper. I mean, the game was over for a long time, but Clid also played much better, and I think just as often as we give Clid shit for playing poorly, I think Clid needs to be recognized for not doing poorly. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Koi 8. $37 for Heretics. No, it's the thing. Like, it's fun to bash them, but when they do good, gotta also be as willing. Huh. I was surprised that Zeka could play something other than Silas and Akali. That's what I was surprised by. I thought that was a big deal. CB low. CB low. We got here. We're in week 2 here, so ITZ and Kaboom, 46 minutes. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Five. Fnatic bottom 2 is for real. It is for real. G2 lost. Vitality didn't look good. Mad Lions were the only team that actually looked good yesterday. So, Mad Lions were the only good team that looked good yesterday. Like SK, I thought looked really good. I thought BDS looked good, but just further continues to prove every LEC team has problems that they have to work through. Three, 4, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Reckless led the whole entire game in damage yesterday. Both teams. He had more damage than anybody. hard to believe, but he actually ended up with more damage. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 for Keyed. 28 for Grandes. Oh. Yeah. Yep. We have Angel was definitely a reckless simp yesterday. He was getting after it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 9. Damn. Hmm. One, two, three. Oh, jeez. Let's see, what do we got? Damn. Solution Nami, and then literally You don't have Zeri or Yumi. Let's see what's going to happen this one. In this one. So Jen did the same comp except Nar instead of Fiora. Well, I like the Gen G draft. I'm not a big Varus guy. Well, unfortunately, Zeka kind of did that to him. Yep. Made it back. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got a Cassidon. Yep. Yeah, he is. Sure, there's a reason. Yep. Different than most. Most people do go arcane comet. I don't know what the win rates are. I'd have to look at u.gg Master Plus to figure out what runes are the best ones for both. Halfway through laning phase. Slight edges. Bot side big time in favor of HLE. What do you want? Okay. Oh, Doran's getting solo killed by King and struggled in the other game. I mean, come on. Doran's really holding back the squad today. This bot lane's getting absolutely railed by HLE. Yeah, Viper's showing a little bit of a bot gap in this one. A wee bit bot gap. I mean, you can, yes, the lane's pushing and usually has a lead, but I mean, 30 CS is not 30 CS is not normal. Well, games 1 and game 2 they played pretty even, but this one is definitely what we expect. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe King's going to be MVP. Yeah, HLE are coming alive. This is the HLE that this is the HLE that people expected. Oh, it's a shame Doran wasted his TP. I mean, Kingen. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, they did. Yeah, they did. Laning phase is over, and now it's back to HLE not knowing how to fight together. Yep. The timer. Uh-oh. Doran kind of saved that. Oh, they're going to get it on spawn. Hmm. Clid kind of just minding his own business. Oh, yeah, Clid was dead by that point, yeah. I don't know. I think he would, his health bar is pretty damn low. He probably would have died. Yeah, I wouldn't give it to him. I'd give it to Peanut. Zeka tried to kill him, couldn't. Big time. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. This game is a little more entertaining than the last couple, but no, he doesn't. I think he's kind of being forced onto it, really. Because, like they said, last year he didn't play it at all, and it was meta in the LPL. I just think he doesn't know how to play it. Doesn't like playing it. And that's a problem because it's like literally a meta champ. You gotta be able to play the damn thing. If you can't play it, that's a big deal. Because his Maokai isn't very good either. So if you can't play the meta, meta champions, that's some trouble. Well, that's the thing. There is no option. There is no option. You can't bench him. There's no backup. The backup is not better than Klid. And no one's going to sign off a free agency to sub if they're not going to be given longer than a couple weeks, because once the meta changes and everything is back, then that person's screwed. They're not able to go anywhere. Well, there isn't. Just like the majority of the only teams that have good backups are like D plus have a good backup jungler. T1 has a good one, but they don't need them. They're not going to use them. Actually, D plus have two really good backups, Lucid and Charvel, but Charvel isn't ready yet. He's not old enough. Yeah, well, they can't do that mid split, so like I don't know. I guess you could maybe get one from a team that does bad, that disappoints in another region, then you try and get that jungler. in between splits, but I mean, On Fleek looks good. I mean, there's Chieftain. Chieftain sucks, though. I'd rather have Clid than Chieftain. And TSM aren't going to give up Boogie because Boogie's going to make TSM make the playoffs, so they're going to want to hold him. I mean, Arthur, TL are not going to give up Arthur. Maybe if they're lucky, TL will sell him Pioshik. Arthur is in Academy. Yeah. I don't I really, really, really doubt TL ever benches Pioshik. To bench a champion in the LCS would be a terrible idea. I don't care how bad he does. I think that would be such a bad look. Not only would it like hurt them, like it would hurt them long term for like Korean imports that they'll be like, wow, they benched a champion. They'll bench anybody. So they're better off keeping Pioshik in the lineup and just going with it. Well, yeah, he'll have to. They're down 7K gold, and Genji are at Cloud's Infernal Soul Point. Genji are about to take Baron. I don't know if Zeka can overcome this. Well, yeah, look at that 4K gold lead in mid. There is no way in hell this Cassidon's making that up. Yeah. I mean, I hope they can end on this Baron. If they can, it says a lot about Gen G and the state they're in, that they might not be that good. I mean, you should be able to end from this position, but I can also see them being, you know, weak about the whole deal. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's over. It's over. All right. I'm going to go to bed after this. The 04 versus 04 series will just be whatever. I'll 2 times it and catch up. I'll see you guys for the LEC. Thank you for hanging out for this series. Hopefully the LEC is as fun as it was yesterday. It'll be a really good time. Good night, y'all, and thanks for hanging out.